Before this video starts, I want to point you in the direction of all of my other socials that I now have. I've already mentioned it in a one-off video uploaded previously, but I'm going to mention it here as well. All the links will be down in the description. I am on X, I am on Instagram, and now I'm also on TikTok as well. More content will be uploaded over on Instagram and TikTok especially. More shorts content, that some of which you might not see on YouTube. Click the links below to see more from me. Yay! On to the video. Welcome back to a new season of the Port Vale career mode on FC25, season number 5. I am very excited and also nervous for this video because a lot of stuff has happened in between seasons. Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen the last episode, please go and watch it first. But spoiler alert, in 3, 2, 1... we're still in the championship. We missed out on the playoffs in the end. We finished in 7th place on the final day of the season. We couldn't quite get back in there. Southampton pipped us to the post. It's kind of a blessing in disguise in a way, because it means that now I've been able to build a squad which I feel is ready to take on the championship and maybe even the Premier League. At points during the last season, I said that I needed to be more ruthless, I needed to stop being loyal to the players we had, and I needed to go for it. And that is exactly what I've done. No fewer than 13 players have left this club. The squad has had a complete overhaul. We've changed the tactic, as you saw in the last episode, to that tactic. So the squad has been built around that tactic, which means that now we've had to bring in so many different players, so many different positions. Oh, hello. We've got a lot to get through in this episode. Let's start off with the players who have left the club. We'll start off with the ones that were completed during the course of last season. And oh my god, has his overall massively increased already. We were clearly holding back his potential. Bryce Gutierrez is now an 87 rated striker playing for Bayern Munich. We sold him during the course of last season for £55 million. It's a big loss, but he didn't really live up to expectation in the championship. We needed to improve, and plus we're now playing with a one striker formation. Our other very highly rated player with quite a bit of potential in Carlos Cardoso has also left the club. He signed for Manchester City for a sum of £27.3 million. These two sales have basically funded the entire squad that we have now, because that is over 80 million right there for just those two players. And the final one is Felipe Fernandez, our backup goalkeeper. We sold him to Braga. I'm sorry if I keep looking over there, that's where the prices are. We sold him to Braga. I haven't put an amount on there. Oh dear. It was around about 4 million, I think it was. Now these sales, I don't think you've seen. If you have, then I haven't edited the last episode yet at the time of recording this, so I don't know if you have or not. Lebohang Festil has left the club permanently and signed for Houston Dynamo for a sum of £840,000. His potential, it just died. Hakeem Adofin has headed off to Spain. He has signed for Cadiz for a sum of £1.4 million. I'm a bit sad about this one, but it kind of had to happen. Trygve Jakobsen, one of the originals. Now, you're probably thinking, original, he's a regen. Yes, when I made the career mode, he was in the youth squad when I loaded the save up for the first time. He was one of the players that was in the original youth squad before I sent out any scouts whatsoever. So he counts as an original. So I am a bit, sorry to see him go, but the club grew quicker than he did. It was as simple as that. Denis Politic has left for a third time, and he has signed for Ghent. Again, very good player. Good on his day, just his day wasn't enough. Another example of the club outgrowing the player too quickly, Matthew Balzan has also headed off to the MLS and has signed for Vancouver Whitecaps. Arthur Gray is another player who never really got a chance, but we always had better midfielders than him. He's headed off to Coventry for a sum of £2.8 million. After just one season, Victor Agadello departs, but we did get him for free, and we've managed to sell him on to Saudi Arabia. He's joined Al Nassr for a sum of £3.1 million. Lars Lucas May, a player we signed on a pre-contract, and he's done pretty well. Considering he's been back up for the last season or so, He's not complained about it in the slightest, and he's just kind of sat there and waited for his chance. His chance will now come at Feyenoord, where he's joined for 3.8 million. In probably one of the strangest transfers I've done on this save, Jaheim Headley's gone to Ajax. I literally put Jaheim Headley on the transfer list, and Ajax were like, yeah, sound, we'll have him. Strange transfer. And the final one, which might be a little bit surprising, is Festi Ebesele, who has left the club and signed for Ipswich. He's signed for them for £14.5 million. We just can't get that right winger slot, like, down. We've sold the player who's played there almost every single season. So there we go. That is all the sales, all 13 players out. Let's have a look quickly at who's gone out on loan before we go into who we've signed. And again, it is quite a lot of players. We've got a squad size of 32, but quite a lot of players are out on loan. Ivan Ibanez, another loan out, this time to Bournemouth, who are in the Championship with us this season. Kobsuk Bantau, the Turtle, is on loan at Swansea, pretty much mirroring what Tryggve Jakobsen did. Laurent Talai, I'm going to be honest, I don't know why I loaned him out. I didn't put him on the loan list, I'm pretty sure. He just kind of a loan offer came in for him and I just blindly accepted it. Imran Jadon, a player from the Youth Academy from Afghanistan, is out on loan at Al Fire. Johannes Sussman is back out on loan, this time at Independiente. Momo Bayer is in the Championship with us at Watford. I think Watford stayed up. Michael Miller is currently out on loan, however, I am probably going to recall him because I ran out of money to sign another centre-back. However, he's staying out on loan for the time being to get another month under his belt and just to see if his overall increases anymore, but he will be recalled within the next month or two. Minoru Miura is back out on loan as well, this time at Montpellier. His first loan went really well, so I'm hoping this one does something similar, a bit like with Jude Robinson. Savang Vorasai is also out on loan at Austin FC, and by the way, that is a great looking kit. Mustafa Al-Sahar is a player that has potential to be special. His overall's not gone up yet, but from experience, when you loan out a potential to be special player for the first time since they've been called up, their overall massively increases. Just look at Nicholas Vega. Mustafa Al-Sahar is one to watch. And finally, Sonny Johan mirroring Matthew Balzan and going out to Norwich for a season. Time for new signings. This is going to feel like a new signing, but he's not a new signing. First of all, we've replaced one current Vale player with one former Vale player. Jaheim Headley's replacement is Thierry Small. He was playing out in Portugal for FC Arouca? I don't know. Anyway, we signed him for 9 million, which is pretty decent for a 76 rated left back. Jordi Makengo, we signed on a free transfer. I feel like you guys might have seen him already. We signed him on a pre-contract from Freiburg. The first of the free agents that we signed, Filippo Guerra, 79 rated Italian centre-back. What's his potential looking like? He's showing great potential. So he is pretty much the Carlos Cardoso replacement. Of course, we had no right-backs at the club, so we've had to go and get two of them. The first of which, Brooke Norton-Cuffy, former Arsenal player, of course. We signed him from Başakşehir. Got it right this time, get in! For £12 million. However, he won't be our starting right back. This man will. Nicholas Chambers, 18-year-old right back, free agent, 79 rated. He looks decent. This is a signing that came a bit out of left field. Keanu Dyer. I have no idea who this guy plays for in real life. I haven't looked, but we signed him from Real Sociedad for £8.9 million. He's probably going to be a backup because obviously we've got Butler and Arblaster as our midfield too, and that's probably not going to change, but Keanu Dyer is kind of the next in line. Here is the biggest signing of the whole window. Carney Chukwuemeka, £27.1 million to lure him away from Chelsea. He is very much the starting centre attacking mid this season. A signing that, it's an interesting signing to say the least. This man goes by the name of Peter Higgins, which is not the most 17-year-old in 2020. What year is it now? 2029, I think this is, or 2028. We signed him from Sporting Lisbon as well, so you know he wasn't a free agent. He's not an OP free agent that's come out of nowhere. We've had to pay money for him, and a lot at that, £15 million for him. The reason why the likes of Talai and Miura have gone out on loan, this man, Keke Top, won't be our starting striker yet, but will probably overtake Duck either this season or next. 24 years old, 6'4", the kind of profile of striker we're looking for in this kind of tactic. And that is your lot for Season 5. If you guys didn't see the last episode, this is how we're lining up now. I've only just realised as well that we've got an entirely new defence. We needed one Our defence last season was shocking. And I almost forgot, we've got the player awards. So we're going to start off with top goal scorer, and that is, of course, Duck. Like it has been for the last 3 seasons now, Duck enters our top scorer, this time not quite hitting the heights of 41 goals, but still a respectable 19. The goals were very much shared between him and Bryce Gutierrez last season. He got 19, Gutierrez got 17. There you go. And we're going to stick with Duck because he also got the most assists as well. He got 13 assists over the course of last season. Basically, he was the focal point for everything. He was the talisman, he was the creator and the scorer at the same time. And he will be back up front this season as well. He will not be playing on the wing. That's Nicholas Vega's job. Duck is our striker. Best good surprise, can't look past Cale Pitter. Loaning out Cam Warner for the second half of last season was a risk, and a risk that didn't really pay off because he barely grew. Cale Pitter came in and did an amazing job in deputising, and in the end made exactly the same amount of appearances as Cam Warner. Didn't keep as many clean sheets, but in the end, really did well. He made so many important saves, and although some of those saves counted for nothing, he put himself firmly on the map. It's weird looking at a player that plays for Manchester City, that I sold to Manchester City, and saying that he was the most disappointing. But Carlos Cardoso fell off a cliff last season. Started off brilliantly as he did throughout the whole of the previous season. Ended the season by getting dropped because of how bad he performed. You didn't need to guess who the best player was going to be. He did 3rd year in a row. Duck. Of course it is. Got the most goals and most assists. His goals and assists essentially kept us in that playoff fight in the end. Another excellent season as always. Let's hope he can keep it up. Although he's hit his peak now as Duck. Funnily enough, we're starting this season with the exact same matchup that we ended last season with. Our last game of last season was Norwich away, and our first game of this season is also Norwich away. I'm very nervous about this. Very nervous. Norwich playing a 4-2-3-1 wide. I'm playing tiki-taka. Doesn't really matter. Their midfield and defence aren't exactly anything to shout about in terms of rating, so you never know. We beat them at the end of last season, so could that be a sign of things to come? Nervous, but let's do it. Norwich City against Port Vale, Season 5 begins now. That's a great ball, that is from Thierry Small. Here is Nicholas Vega in the middle. Duck, have a hit. Right at the keeper. Oh, that's nice from Fabio Silva. Makengo's running after him though. He's fouled him. Let's go away with that a bit there. Arblaster gets it back. Nice. Chambers gives it to Arblaster. Come forward now. Higgins. Duck making the run. Higgins plays the ball over the top. Duck's in behind here. All he's got to do is just get this shot on target, and he scores. And he didn't get it on target. Are you joking me? We did all that just for Duck to hit the bar. Really? Wow. Chukwuemeka. Ball through for Duck. Surely this time, Duck. Nope. Straight at the keeper again. Jesus, Makengo, that's not what I wanted to do at all. I bet he gets sent off for that as well. Yep, of course he has. Of course he has. Oh, and now Thierry Small. Oh, what a couple of minutes that is, eh? Makengo gets sent off. Thierry Small completely just misses that. I don't know what he does there. That's such a poor first touch. Misses the tackle. And then what on earth is Cam Warner doing? Higgins. Onto the substitute, Daniel Jacobs, Duck's in. Surely this time, Duck, come on. Thank you, Duck. Pick the ball up, let's go. Here's Jong again. He's everywhere at the moment. Marius Lang is essentially playing 2 positions here. He's playing in the left centre-back position, but he's also having to cover at left-back. Here's Jude Robinson, another substitute. Jude Robinson puts it wide. Here's Jong. Oh, Fabio Silva's in. Oh, crucial. Absolutely crucial, that from Guerra. Higgins is just going to cross this in, and we're going to hope, and it's going to be Keanu Dyer. Oh, so close. Robinson looking over the top for Keke Top. Oh, he's offside, but that was a brilliant save regardless. Norwich with a free kick at the death here. Surely not. Surely not. Get that out of there. Nice stuff, Guerra. That's not a great header from Keanu Dyer. Luckily, the referee doesn't give him a chance to score, and we come away with a 1-1 draw, which, being down to 10 men for most of the second half, I will happily take. Although Duck had many chances to score and didn't take them other than one. Okay, so this is Burnley away in the Carabao Cup. I'm not playing this one. I will play the league game against them though. Fully expecting to get knocked out here. We haven't. We've beaten Burnley away. surely a sign of things to come, you'd hope. Marius Lang, Keanu Dyer, Keke top with the goals. Burnley are going to be one of the better teams in this league this season, without question. I think it's mad that Burnley didn't win in the playoffs. Who actually won in the playoffs? I've just thought this. It was Southampton who won in the playoffs. The team that beat us to the playoff spots on the final day of last season are the team that have ended up in the Prem. Oh my god. Burnley, we meet again. Port Vale against Burnley, this time in the league. This is Alex Iwobi. Oh, Makengo's come out there steaming Zeki Amdouni, who scored 2 goals in the cup game. It feels so good to have Cam Warner back in goal. No offence to Kale Pitter, but just having Cam Warner there, I have so much confidence in Cam Warner. It's unbelievable, even if he did make a little bit of an error in the last match. Waiting for the run of Thierry Small. Small keeps running. Crosses it in. Duck underneath it. That is an awful header. Here's Zeki Amdouni. Makengo coming in. And he's done it again. He's a bit reckless, this Geordie Makengo. I'm sure he'll iron it out. Been sent off in one game. He's given away a penalty in another. Yeah, it's just a bit naive, that. I know he's not a young player or anything, but he certainly felt like he is one. Cam Warner couldn't get there in time. Hannibal makes it 1-0 to Burnley from the spot. Chukwuemeka. I was just going to play that through for Duck as well. Get your yellow out. No, he's got his red card out instead. Hugo Larsson's gone. That was not a red card. Going to go for a bit of a tactic here. Oh, no, it's Arblaster there. Okay, I'm going to pass it to Arblaster. And then we're going to pass it back to Butler. And then we're going to pass it to Chukwuemeka. And Chukwuemeka's going to run inside. Chukwuemeka! No! Etienne Green, go away. That wasn't the intended tactic, by the way. I was going to have Butler take it, pass it to whoever was there, and then pass it back to Butler and unleash. Made its way through for Chukwuemeka. Plays it through. It's Duck! Oh, Green again with a save. Who's in the middle now? Is that Makengo? Oh, perfect. Oh, Vega's down injured now. Are we about to lose him for 3 months with a dislocated, broken toe because he's holding his arm? Thierry Small wins it back. Nice stuff. Robinson heads on for Duck. It's come back to Jude Robinson again. He's not in a great position here, Jude Robinson. He tried to... you lucky. Has always been a backup, a substitute. He's always been lower rated than the rest of the squad. And now he's up there on a par, playing as an inside forward with Duck. This could be, like I say, this could be the making of Jude Robinson. Go on, Jude. Go, Jude. Go, 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 go. He's got the pace. He's definitely got the pace. Plays it inside. It's Keke top. It's in. He's only just come off the bench, but Keke top gets his first goal for the Vale. What an introduction that is. We'll ignore the fact that it was poor goalkeeping, but Keke top, get a fan's view here. We can't see because of your arm. He just hit that as hard as he could, straight at the keeper, and it slipped out of Green's hands and into the back of the net. Iwobi's found his way past Thierry Small. He crosses it in. Great save from Cam Warner, but he can't stop the follow-up. I have so much confidence in Cam Warner, it's unbelievable. From Dazen Maida. Oh my god. How is he winning headers, by the way? Oh no. Oh, Cam Warner. Good save again. And it's another Burnley corner, and we have lost this game because we literally cannot get up the other end of the pitch now, even if we tried. Luckily, didn't get a third, but we come away from our first home game of the season with a loss. Okay, at least Nicholas Vega actually had an arm injury of some kind, and he's only out for 2 months and not 3. Okay, I'm going to simulate the game away at Borough and play Luton at home. So, let's see if we can get a result here. We got a result away at Burnley in the Cup when it didn't really matter all that much. We lose 3-1 away at Borough, but Keke top getting another goal. So he's actually scored in every game but the first one. Oh, we've now got Ipswich away, and then where's that come from? Well, I guess let's go and lose another game then. Ipswich away, Carabao Cup. Yeah, 2-1 loss. At least we're out of that early. Our next opponent's Luton, 5-3-2 holding. They've won every single game so far this season, and they're playing standard. We switched up a little bit. Marius Lang is at centre-back instead of Makengo, and Keke top is up top. Port Vale against Luton Town. Let's redeem ourselves here. Oh, Lang has absolutely balls that up. What are you doing, Cam Warner? I have so much confidence in Cam Warner, it's unbelievable. That literally just went through his hand. I felt the controller vibrate as it went past him. Stop giving me the POV camera. It does nothing. Look, I don't know what to take from that game. Lang messed up by going for that instead of just following him. And then, Cam Warner, what are you doing? He's got to be careful. Kale Pitter's right there. That's nice from Keke Top. He's played it through for Peter Higgins, and Cardozo makes the save for Luton. It's not going to be one of those seasons, is it, where just nothing goes our way. Oh, blaster. Ball into the box. Anderson heads behind. I'm sorry, how have they ended up with that much space? Cam Warner saves, luckily. We're playing well, and we're getting the chances. And it's just not falling for us. It's just not falling for us. There will come a time when it will. Just everything will just go our way. Oh, he's put it right into that. Oh, my God. Right, pace away. Ahmed Salah. It's the first time we've seen him this season. Switch it across. It hasn't reached him. Or has it? Norton Cuffy. Play it through for Duck. Duck's through. Duck's through. Duck. Come on. Duck. Yes. Oh. Substitutes combine. Salah to Norton Cuffy to Duck. Right, we need to expand on that now and get another goal. That's what we've been struggling with. Duck's running here. Come on, Duck. Cross it. Salah's in space. Salah brings it down. Ahmed Salah! Ahmed Salah! Ahmed Salah is the hero, potentially. Still 10 minutes to go yet. But oh my God, he's come on and he's changed the game. Lang spotted Salah there. What a ping from Marius Lang. Salah finds Duck, and Duck could be in. And we could finish it off. And we have finished it off right there and then. What a turnaround. Substitutes making all the difference here. Come on! From 1-0 down to 3-1 up in the space of 11 minutes. How about that? He might well be. Here he is. Duck. Hat-trick? No. Saved. Oh, still. Hat-trick? Yes! He's in! What is going on in this game? What is going on? What happened to my voice? Going again here is Duck. Playing it to Salah. Just... Come on then. Come on then, Salah. Come on then. Ahmed Salah for a fifth. What is actually happening? What has happened? What is going on in this game? I cannot believe what I have just witnessed here. It was 1-0 after 76 minutes to Luton. We're now in the 90th and we're winning 5-1. And all of the goals have been scored by substitutes. Ahmed Salah has had the game of his life in the space of 10 minutes. And that ends a quite extraordinary match. Duck walks away with the match ball. 3 goals in the space of 14 minutes for Duck. After coming off the bench, he's also got an assist as well. He assisted one of Salah's goals. Salah's got 2 goals and 2 assists, I think. They've both ended with a match rating of 10. Also, big up Marius Lang. Duck contributed to every goal in 15 minutes. That is ridiculous. Oh, look at who the next game's against. That's a way to start off the next episode, isn't it? And JJLozzer, after getting sent off against the Vale, decides he wants out of England, apparently. Oh, the Michael Miller loan has worked an absolute treat. I'm going to give him another month out on loan. That is exactly what I was hoping would happen. It was a long shot with him only being an exciting prospect, but it's worked a treat. Minoru Miura has also gone up in overall in the kind of way I was hoping he would as well. He's now 77 overall. And Al Sahar, what did I say? Shout out Sonny Johan as well, up by 3. Well then, I think that is where I'm going to end off this episode. We're going to be playing Stoke away first game the next episode, and they're bottom of the league. I'm going to laugh now. If you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure to smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you like what you see and you want to see more. And if you don't want to miss a video, hit that little bell next to the subscribe button. You'll get a notification whenever I upload. Until next time, thanks so much for watching, and peace.